too painful.
所以看不到光，算是不幸吗？
Alright, let's autoplay. That's us. We're the captain.
需要光，才是真正的不幸吧。
Why are people forever obsessed with how to be loved? Ooh, that cuts deep. Question has been troubling me for ages. Give me love. Give me burning touch. The reason must be we inevitably abhor the way we are this moment. She told me so back when she was still her. But to this day, the meaning is still beyond me. All I can do is to watch you who came to this world because of her. Till you can say something that she meant to say but didn't. You are my past and I am your future. Alright, this last line was a little weird. But basically, what that earlier reference is to the previous Yae Sakura. I'm gonna do spoilers because this is already the rerun. You guys play through it, but I want to shed some light on this. And basically what it is like Dark World Jonin's looking for the purpose of her existence because she was a clone. She was grown as a clone of Yae Sakura, like Flame Sakitama / Miko. Gosh, they couldn't have given us typhoons for this. Time is up, Kasumi. What's your status? Us, we're the ferrymen. That's the captain. We are the boats. We're the god of the boat. And our boat is the Hyperion. But basically, in this bubble universe, Callan survived. Callan did not die, but she survived, and she lived for 500 years. The same way that Otto lived 500 years in our main universe, Callan in this bubble universe survived 500 years, and she was obsessed with bringing Yae back. But she did so through cloning, and out of all the clones, only one was successful, because this was the one that carried Yae Sakura's soul, and that was Kasumi. But in order to keep her safe, she had to send Kasumi to Otto. There was some kind of deal that she ended up negotiating with Otto, where Kasumi would be raised as a Shixel Valkyrie. Anbu, the stealth force that answers only to the Overseer. Right. There's a lot of, like, you know... but basically it's the Shixel Black Ops, right? We're shadows serving the Overseer, that's all. But why ninjas? The Valkyries I knew all followed the modern way of military training. Could it be because it's named Anbu? A cultural stereotype, perhaps. I may have underestimated the Master's twisted fetish. It's the running joke, right? The running joke is that, okay, Siegfried is a Naruto pastiche, and so the running joke is that Shixel is the Hidden Leaf Village, and Kasumi is now one of the Black Ops. Yeah, the official mecha event, right? Like the whole part 2. The soul binding to the mechs and the mecha Kasumi along with the Castellan clan. Yeah, Proposal 2. Which also then ties into Genshin, because that ended up being the plotline for Inazuma.
记住自己的身份，你不过是那位大人埋在极东的一枚暗桩，而在下也仅仅只是达成他目的的棋子而已。
I'm just a small part of the world. If that's not perfect brainwash, I don't know what is. And that's another
不要多问，不要多说，
anti-auto.
这对我们都好。
Don't ask, don't tell. That's better for the both of us. That is...
闲话就到此为止。
I wouldn't have worded it that way. I don't think you reached me to discuss the Overseer's personal taste. Raksha's Rage, the dark art that sealed Rakshamaru. In this alternative bubble universe, Rakshamaru is the thunder form of Hellmaru. There's a lot of Buddhist references here. And this lawless woman that they're talking about is Callan. Don't let your guard down. The human mind can put all evil spirits to shame. Just like before, I'll support you from a distance tonight. That won't be necessary. Well, let's get to it. Now, remember, this is post-buff, right? This is post-buff Dark Bolt Jonin. Not that it matters, because it looks like we're not actually able to apply marks. I think that's a skill that we have to train later. Yeah, there's so much good lore in this. And for me personally, I can't wait to do the Hellmaru EX fight. To see how much I've grown as a player since then. Because back then, I had no idea what the Hellmaru movesets were, so I was bumbling around a lot. You feel like... You think they did, Naughty? I think the first one was, but then, like, once you got to the main story, it wasn't, right? Because I remember they give you, like, triple SDJ with full Goemon here, because they were selling Dark Bolt Jonin and Goemon at the time. Oh, I remember this part was weird, too. And then they make you run this hallway one more time. Oh, we're supposed to... yeah, okay. And now we have trespassing like it's your own property. Now that's Callan talking to us. Are you really... Oh, no. I think it's Rita. You can tour the house without being noticed. It's Rita talking to us here, right? Yeah, it's Rita. I wonder if Shixel teaches any manners at all. She's also here under the cover of being a Shixel operative. But she's kind of like, in this bubble universe, Rita's kind of like a renegade Shixel operative, who she came here originally to take control of the mobs here, and to keep an eye on Callan. But she kind of went rogue. Yeah, they all connect. I remember that much. But I don't remember where in the timeline this connects to Honkai Kingdoms other than... Because in this one, I know event-wise, chronologically, it takes place before Honkai 0. But Honkai 0 itself is already after the other Honkai Kingdoms that happened before. Because I remember last year, all the events after Honkai Kingdom 0, like, you could piece together the timeline, right? Because in Honkai Kingdom 0 last year, you saw where the twins ended up. But the twins ended up in Honkai Kingdoms after they did the arcade. And then before the arcade was Adventure Quest. Because Adventure Quest took place, so that's how the Honkai Kingdom, the Captain verse HOV ended up in the arcade, because she went through the portal during Adventure Quest. So she ended up in the arcade, and then after Bronya on the bike runs everybody over, that's how the twins end up in Honkai Kingdoms. But they got lost. her fight was really interesting too. But I remember by the time I got to her fight originally, like I already had all the skills leveled up. When deadly beauties like her begin to choose their own way of living, they'd crack Pandora's box wide
飞
open.
叶花，原来你就是飞叶花。没想到不夜天地下女王的真面目，居然会是个异邦人。哦，明明希若那么大的剂量，居然还有勉强挣扎的余地。
Damn,
可以
Mega
说
Man
不愧是
chill.
天令教是，这并没有什么可惊讶的。八重町虽然只是极东偏远闭塞的一隅，但这个不夜天，却是能够包容各色人等的混乱中立地带。每个城
Megumin
市
a little
都会有自己
thirsty.
的灰色区域。
That's right,
而切
Hikari.
身作为这条街区实质上的掌控
Bonk.
者，想从种种情报中推断出你的底细。
Yeah, so obviously the palace is booby trapped with noxious gas.
虽然看起来，但至少有一点你可以放心。你那么，
Her body was breaking loose from the brain.
接下来你觉得我会老实？当然。
All right. Now that's the now we're the storytelling is in media res, right? We started in the middle of a mission. Now we're kind of like going backwards to see kind of retracing our steps in a lot of ways. Act 1, Path of Narako. I wish we could be this cool on the bridge. Now she's a refugee at large, not much different from you. She's wanted for... The official story is stealing forbidden scripts and learning dark arts. What's the unofficial? She's framed, plain and simple. Okay, so... Yeah, so Callan was framed, but, she did manage to escape this time around. This masked man calls himself Ferryman and claimed to be a liaison sent to Far East by the Overseer. Contact signs written over the street corners led me to him. Person of mysteries. His intel gathering is first class. That's us. What does this wanted... Oh, no. The Shadow Guard refers to Rita. What does this wanted ex-Shadow Guard have... Wait. Did some digging on right... Was it Right in May, actually? Okay, yeah, it is referring to Right in May because she's Shadow Dash in this story. And this is what Hikari was talking about. The whole building a replacement. And so originally Callan wanted to build a robot cyborg replacement for Yae Sakura. Mechanical shell with a human soul. But it didn't work. And that's we'll find that out in the story that it didn't work. Yeah, so here's Shadow Dash. And then the Castellan, which is Callan. You've served me long, you should know better. But you found me still. Yes, thanks to the Path of Diva rune. Runes resonate with each other. That's why they each have different runes. Runs like a rabbit. She seemed not worried about her precious flame mark at all. Oh, they give you A rank in this. Yeah, so the first stage, I remember they give you, like, the triple S rank, but here it's, like, A rank. Welcome, Camper B49. Hold up. What's your account creation date? Account created 21 hours ago. I need you to type in chat, otherwise I'm going to instantly ban you, Camper. Type 1 in chat. You have 1 minute. Nobody click on his name. Don't go to his channel. He could be a bot.
遵命，舰长。原法，雷神之剑。
Did you miss triple SG Zo? Yeah, you did. Camper B49. Super suspicious. Whew. This golem. You seem to see and hear everything I see and hear. It's some sort of ninjutsu too. I can't explain this. You can take that as a yes. Same model from Ryoma's research before he was arrested. And remember, Ryoma was framed too. Ryoma was framed by Kakalia, because Kakalia was doing like insider AE stuff. Alright, gonna ban Camper B49. Super sus account. Super sus account. We gotta be very safe on Twitch. Despite a brief moment of hesitation, I took out the rune as he suggested. As if being pulled by an unknown force, a cluster of light drifted out from the golem. A soul! A drift soul! Looks like Ryoma's research had entered the final stage. Drift soul responded to ninja art, which means Ryoma has the path in the Naraka rune. He probably used it in his experiments. Lab accidents, intel curb, arrest and imprisonment, so that's really what went down. May is a force to be reckoned with. Taking her head on is not a good idea. It's necessary to know your enemies beforehand, but I'm afraid you won't be able to avoid her anyway. Now, in this storyline, May is kind of written to be a lot weaker because this is almost eight months before Hersher of Thunder was ever released. So maybe in the storyline they hint that she will eventually become the Hersher of Thunder, but in the storyline she's very much pre-Lament of the Fallen May. Hair color of snow. The blooming sakura buried in snow. Callan the Castellan. The legendary warrior who defeated the demon fox alongside the Miko and rebuilt Yaimachi from the... Yeah, so the demon fox is Helmaru, right? Oto-san. Oh, she's saying she was having the dream about her father. You're finally awake. Ah, Kasumi in the outfit. You can call me Kasumi. Not interested in a fake name, Shadow Guard Sama. You're wanted and everyone in Yaimachi knows your face. Sorry to drag you in this. How would I save you? Finding a dying girl by the road. I'm not heartless like that. How would you be passing by? Huh. Trust issues and very few friends. Is there a problem for a Maiko working in Evernight to take a shortcut home after work at that hour? Evernight. Ooh. Is that a Memento costume? It is. It is indeed a Memento costume. Felt more like Bubble Universe shenanigans. It is Bubble Universe. And then the Doctor is played by Fuhua. The Doctor is played by Fuhua. I don't know if we'll see the Doctor in Act 1. I don't remember. They may be... Naughty might be right that they did nerf it, because they are releasing it all in one, right? There's no time gate this time. You could play it all in 1 week. And I'm guessing they have a different way to gate the level up portion. Raise suspicion over it. Uh-huh. You intel gatherers all have a dirty heart. Put May aside for a moment. How's the investigation? So there's been a slew of rumors floating in the Old Town. Old Town, hovering house, the summer frozen pond, and the sunny day thunderclaps. Hovering house. Could it be Mirage? The sightings of paranormal events. Flame mark. Okay, frozen pond and sunny day thunders come. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You stalled the Castellan with a pebble. Someone else is in her way. Okay. Only been able to complete chapter 2 today.
正是
I
不
think
被
it's
控
like
制时
they instead of having a week
遵命，
of
警长
time gate, it's like you can
遵命，
it's like 1 day wait.
魔法雷神瞬间，时间到了，雷人，咆哮吧，雷狱丸，外道六法，时间到了，雷人，
I like how they don't make you have to deal with the type counter, because traditionally Yai Kasumi being a bio type, she's hard countered by these robots. Alright, Mayo-Ching, thanks for hanging out. Can't wait to play Kongming. Yeah, Kongming's story was amazing. I remember a lot of people were crying during that event. A lot of people, lots of tears. It's the second one. Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice. The rune didn't change hands after he was arrested. Wanted for learning the dark arts. Miss Raiden is the one to lead us to the path of Naraka rune. Okay. Hush, the scent. Callan is heading this way. Okay, now we can upgrade our ninja arts. I remember this. This is the part where you want to... I think... Well, what did I say? Like, in my notes from last year, or 2 years ago, it was like, you wanted to do something like... And then Supernat. Okay, so yeah, you had to basically play these stages over and over again. She's doing the hand seals. No counter type on ER when you're supposed to unlock it from your diverging paths, Mystic. You can there's a skill that you can train that lets you ignore type counter. Bet community cried the most during Flame. Yeah, probably, but there was a lot of tears shed during Honkai Kingdom 0 because like you had it was very ReZero where you had to like die and reset the storyline over and over again. My plan exactly. All right.
昼夜交替之际，正是吾辈行动之时。
Activate.
魔法雷神瞬间，时间到了，雷丸，
We're not taking a lot of damage, but this fight certainly is annoying because I don't have all of Darkbolt Jonin's abilities.
咆哮吧，雷丸， 外道六法，
Once you're fully upgraded on your event buffs, every charge combo that you do to spend meter deals absurd amounts of damage. Absurd. Is this the event, the first bubble verse? No. I think there was like 1 or 2. Hey, Etchy Donut. No, we did some light balding earlier, but it wasn't like too try hard. I posted a 31146 on Tona, and I said I'm gonna just take it and fix it tomorrow if I feel like it. I did not push harder yet, I guess. Too late again. Oh, this is the scene where she like comes up close to Kasumi and it looks like super spicy. Have they left? She catches us here. She catches us. At long last. Show yourself. Ah, eh? Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Yare, 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 that's it. Much to her surprise, her hand caught a thin and soft wrist. It's a young lady embroidered in an embroidered Maiko dress. No, what it is Callan recognizes the face, and she's like, "You shouldn't be here. Who are you?" Because she recognizes the face. It's like, cause she's out here cloning, making clones of Yai Miko. You get the looping live. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so sad. I updated my Nova live wallpaper engine and it got rid of the HI3 cross Eva wallpaper on the latest update. Delta story is the heaviest in those series? No. Delta's story only feels heavy because of the implications. Kongming's story was straight up like you had to watch her die like 5 times over. You uninstalled that thing. I might have to uninstall it later too. I'm getting tired of. Although this is a little scandalous for her costume. Look at this collar and harness. I can't even begin to imagine what she's wearing underneath. Go home at this hour? I'm a Maiko working in Evernight. She's basically saying that she's the word Evernight sent Callan. Yeah, the implication is that she's disguised as a prostitute. From the way she walks, she's not a fighter. Show me your face. She reached out and lifted the woman's chin. The most unexpected face popped up. Why are you here? Because she recognizes this. I'm out here making these Sakura clones, and then you're here. You're not her. You can't be her. What are you talking about? But the fox ears. Who are you exactly? Ruler of the Yaimachi lost her calmness and looked as if she saw a ghost. This familiar yet strange face ripped open some old wounds in her heart. She took her hand back as if struck by lightning. Are you alright? Don't touch me. You planned all this? How could I? I never knew my face would send her... I never knew my face would send her in a huge shock. Okay. We gotta level up some stuff. Enhance. I think we have to play this again. Oh, did they not cap any of this? So you could technically farm... Oh, wow. Well, this is funny. This is... Is this my team from like forever ago? Drive Kometa with Seilei and Dark Bolt Jonin, because back then I have no idea what I was doing. Oh, this damage output is absurd now. You'll have to with hard a bit. Yeah, Callan. Baby, you'll have to with hard a bit. Oh, man. You... Okay. Oh, but Helmaru's the second one. Ah. Helmaru's the second one. But the first path maxes out at level 4 anyways, right? Oh, that's right. This first one was a toggle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A blast to the past. Do I just collect the box and just sit on the box? 8,000 asteroids seems like nothing now. And I don't need any of the others, so I would just collect the box. Didn't even know you could repeat those. Yeah, that's what you used to have to do, and there used to be like a daily cap on this too. And this used to cost stamina. It used to cost 10 stamina each time. All right, set a marker. Okay, Iron Golem EX. Pick DJ and get witch orbs. Yeah, but witch orbs are so ephemeral, Etchy. That box is forever. That box is a collectible item now. I don't need to check. I can read the description. That box is a collector's item now. We just keep the box, right? That's some big time collector mentality. Don't move. Yes, yay. Or yes, May. Whatever you say. Shadowguard Sama certainly has a unique way of saying thank you. Who are you exactly? I would have bought it if every Maiko I knew had fox ears. I've served the Castellan for long years. I know a thing or two of that common folks don't. Yeah, so when she came out here, Shadow Dash hid from Shixol by serving Callan. And she basically used whatever leverage or advantage that her father's research had to help Callan produce clones. Before Yakshamaru was sealed, it put a curse on this land that newborns would have a rare chance to grow fox ears. So Rakshamaru is basically the Hersher of corruption. One of the manifestations of the Hersher of corruption. That goes back to the whole black box lore. Known as the Forbidden Ones, they are sent to serve the god in the Yai Shrine once they come of age. Fine, I surrender myself, but what are you... My blind fist found May's soft belly, and I lowered my body, broke free, knocked her off balance, and held her down. You need more than a chopstick to make me obey. Not for the wounds, I'd have you. What's your purpose? The wounded should lay down and rest. You don't need to tell me to tell you that I'm after this HI3 Even I have no idea how to unlock the 3 marks my father left. Oh, worry not. I have what the 3 marks held in my pocket. What? Oh yeah, the thunder, fire, and ice. The House of Raiden was known for katana crafting in history, but the family trade gradually dwindled down. My father has all of his passion in mechanical prosthesis and exoskeleton armors. My mother had been lying in a hospital bed for many years because of an accident. Perhaps for this reason, father got obsessed with making artificial body parts that can bring mother back. This Castellan decided to fund his research as soon as he developed the first autonomous golem, but father failed to make any progress ever since. Desperate to deliver, he started a forbidden experiment. The one that caused the lab accident and sent him to jail? Right. But the accident seemed to give him a revelation, and he transferred all his findings to a secret place. The Castellan took an unusual interest in what he hid up. I've only one goal. Keep the Castellan's hands off the Naraka rune that father values more than his life. Even if it means outlanders like me get to keep it. We have an agreement then. Would you please point me in the direction of the rune? Sacrifice 3 drift souls in the old town before dawn and walk past the Twilight Zone to the other side. That's what the work notes say. What does this Twilight Zone mean? We better get going. Alright, I don't think this was that hard. But they make you use the trial version, right? They make you use the trial version. And you can't use your own. Wasn't Rakshamaru like a pseudo-Hersher, not a true Hersher like the ones created by Siren? Yes and no. It was like an incomplete manifestation. Kind of like how Helmaru manifested, right? It was like an incomplete manifestation of the Hersher of corruption. Before the Hersher of corruption manifested as the sword Jizo with the demonic armor. Oh, we're in a dimensional space. We're in an imaginary space. And now we're in the AE labs. Anybody getting some master's Sea of Dirac flashbacks. This looks like floor 3. Floor 3 nonsense. Yeah, but the sword only became the medium because it was convenient, right? Because before that, it used Rin to become Helmaru. Well, even Helmaru, there was one instance where it was actually Yai Sakura who became oh, this one's funny. Can't go any further, but I can't stop here neither. Talking Golem. This shell is overloaded. The weight of a soul is indeterminable. Someday I'll return to the dojo and beat her. This robot wants to fight Fuhua. Show her what the true way of fighting is. I'm not picking a fight. What you seek is at the bottom of the structure. No need to waste your time here. I liked Masters Dirac. I liked it up until the temperatures got absurd, which is right now. Duo Elites and Masters, I know. Hey, Cake. Padrino Legion. Wait, do we have music? Oh wow, they give you Monet too. They don't even give you proper Goemon here yet. Wow, this fight was absurdly easy. Yeah. Yeah. So in the original timeline, Callan did have to kill her. Yes. And there is a hint of that resolution at the end of this. I believe I told you not to come to me without an emergency. Mission failure. Qualify. I took down the Legion that's on the other side, but there's no sign of the Naraka rune. Only one exception. The old model Golem, I didn't... The Golem is self-aware. After I came back on this side, I asked around, but it seemed like Raiden made a shift. She looks like she got us. She got us! She is from the Raiden house. She doesn't really see eye to eye with her father because he never visited her mother before she passed away. Keeping the Castellan off her father's research in the rune was a lie. She is on a mission to take revenge on her father. This is... I don't remember how accurate this lines up with the main story. Because, like, in the main story, I don't remember if Raiden Mei was ever, like, informed that her father was framed. I think she eventually found out. Yeah, keep in mind, at the beginning of this year, Masters Dirac was only like 200, or even 170, 190. And now it's back up to 269 and stuff. She's behind the lab accident. Ryoma hiding the finished golem was not only meant to keep it from the Castellan, but also his own daughter. I do believe, though, in actual timeline, Ryoma might be in the custody of AE. Or no, World Serpent. World Serpent might have both Siegfried and Ryoma in custody, because they attacked that one base that Ryoma was at. First Dirac's Cycle Lotus was 80, and people were dying. Edgy Dona with the throwback memories. I still remember when I got to Masters, and it was that low. I still remember struggling on like 15 Disturbance Agony back in Elites too. Back in the early 2020. Oh my goodness. I remember when Red Lotus spiked up to 120, both in QS and Dirac, and I remember back then like, oh, can I do this with Paralyzed build? You guys taught me how to do Paralyzed build with HF, and I was like, this is madness. Alterax is like, you need to build Cleo B. I'm like, okay. Cleo B. In the end, the Frozen Naraka wielding Miko. Frozen Naraka wielding Miko. That's Memento. Sealed the Demon Fox with the 6 Zakti runes of Raksha's Rage. Diva, Manusia, Asura, Tirag, Preda, and Naraka. 6 paths. 6 paths of pain. The 6 ninja arts now, but we still need the remaining Zakti runes to fully restore Raksha's rage. According to Shixel database records, the Demon Fox commanded Hersher level Honkai energy. Yes. No wonder the Overseer has so much interest in the dark art that can fully seal the Demon Fox. We don't have anything new on May now. What's our target be? Yai Shrine and the Evernight District both have rumors that concern us. For the bidden ones May talked about, could Yai Machi be the birthplace of if my fox ears are really a curse? I did not know you cared about your origin. Well, the next target is set. Curse from the Demon Fox? We'll find out what you really are. Alright, Iron Golem EX. Okay, this is what we really want. Oh man, I missed this Wub Wub. Can I... Oh, they don't... Alright, let me go back. Let me see. Can we... One of these actually gave us the upgrades for our gear. Alright, let's just play. 15 stamina to do the EX stage. You just sniped CH and Dorm. That's amazing. Congrats. That's actually really insane. Congrats, Cake. Yeah, this EX stage didn't take long at all. Now snipe her cross. No, don't, what you'll want to do for her cross is try to get it from Exchange House. But yeah, congrats on CH from Dorm. That's amazing. You know, they never released this song in any of the soundtracks, I don't think. Path of Tirag. Is it the wind, scent, or the lack of it? Scouted the place earlier. The shrine should be at the peak. Most paranormal events take place when a group of hallucinated people believe they witness extraordinary things. But from the intel gathered so far, something concrete and substantial could not yet be ruled out. Yeah, CH works great at lower levels. But the biggest thing is, like, I don't even remember, like, what are the instances where you would actually be able to manually farm the ultimate at the lower levels where you could actually use the ultimate as a gather. Collecting the path, the runes of the Path of Tirag. Keep it in mind, the clues will find you, or you'll find the clues. Spilled milk, focus now. Someone coming. Bitter melon. Bitter melon. Vertically challenged Miko. She's kind of like the stand-in for Rin, right? Okay, now we're at S rank. Okay, this makes sense. You get higher ranks and better gear as we go up. Why did they give us level 10 Stigmata? Hi, Miko-san. The Miko that went lost. Create a new dance based on your story so that every guest can have a good laugh. Just teasing you, but I didn't know your reputation mattered. Sakura Rondo as the test tube love child of Sakura and Callan is probably like the happy alternative universe, right? The test tube love child bequeathed to Sakura and Callan by Otto before Otto retires. My name is Teresa and I'm going to buy... No, I'm not telling you that. She's going to buy bitter melon juice. I don't know. I don't use the abbreviation for captain level that often. I just... Oh, what level are you? Oh, just level 30. It's not a real shrine. We need to return to the real shrine first. The abbreviations don't get really weird till you meet a player named Iria Baker, and then they get super weird. Echidona can tell you the stories of, like, Iria Baker will come up with the randomest nicknames for some of the Hershers. Like, he'll use BK to refer to Hersher of Reason, BK for Bronya King, and then BM for HT, standing for Big May. KFC for Hersher of Flame Scion. KFC, you know. Kiana Fried Scion. Fried Tuna. Your ears. What's wrong? They're beautiful. Tonya for HOR. No, he calls her Bronya King because she's got a crown. Yeah, only he understands. Yeah, yeah. Iria Baker has a very, very, like... He's got a very specific naming scheme. Big May. Oh, I spent all my SP. I'm scared, don't leave me. I'm here. I think they're also giving you more Drift Soul upgrade stuff per stage now, because I remember before they used to give you like 1 or 2 and you had to grind dailies for it. So I'm glad that they made a lot of the grind gone. Whichever May it is. Big May is Hersher of Thunder. Big May. Sometimes necessary for the mission. Oh, I gotta do this again later tonight, off stream for the other account too. May I touch your ears? I crouched down and tried hard to appear relaxed with my whole body tightened. The ears are real. I thought Miko-sama had returned. It was a source of... But she won't wear these. It wiggled and rubbed my ear with a slight chill. I've grown used to their wiggling, but when it's touched by someone, the feeling is quite different. Unlike you, I'm all fake. Fox ears are why people fear this shrine. They believe it for the same reason. The fox ears empowered Miko-sama, but they are also proof that she once shared her body with the demon fox. Of course, there's no demon left now. A wild beast? Uh-oh. Raven feathers! Yeah, look at this. First clear, 15. This must have been my old team that I ran this with, because back then I had no context for like what I should be running, and all I had were these characters, I think. But I'm gonna go ahead and... Wow. How times have changed. Wow, look how fast my... Wow, okay. Okay. I remember. Oh man, good times. Obviously, it's not a human sound. Teresa, get behind me. Huh? Stay quiet. Demon Fox wasn't sealed. Lurking in the... We all knew Ye village was once ravaged by the Demon Fox and lost favor of the god, but Miko-sama stepped up and sealed the demon. After that, Yeimachi regained divine favor. The spiritual energy gathered in the shrine and gave birth to Higokumaru, still weak and only can maintain... Higokumaru, Higoku, jade of crimson color. It is said how people will feel if it could be seen. Higokumaru, the fox spirit, somehow connected to the rune. The shrine is under attack. Yes, true. But still they give us this level 50. Defeat the shrine intruders. I don't think they ever included this song in the soundtracks either. Oh, no, they have. I think it's... I think I remember this track in the soundtracks now. Alan makes her appearance to try to save us or help us, significantly weakening the enemy. Playable Raven. Alan was the original playable Raven. Someone else barged in and broke my genjutsu. To avoid Teresa's suspicion, I had to take my genjutsu back. Didn't expect to be trapped by yourself, huh? If you have to uncover the ninja art secret, the little girl over there might have a broken heart. Whispered in my ears. Ooh, it's you. I know you. You're the 6th Serenade. The rogue wanted by the Castellan? Bingo. I didn't get to choose my name when I was born, and 6th Serenade suits me much better. I'm afraid we're onto the same thing, Ninja-san. Summer freeze, sunny day thunders, and floating houses. These paranormal events frequent Yaimachi lately. Someone is haunting the peaceful Yaimachi and dragging it back into its past nightmare. And you should stick to your mission for now. How do you know? Dear Miko, the god that protected Yaimachi never returned. Answer me, which god does this shrine worship? Inari, of course. Inari bestowed upon us favorable weather and good harvests for thousands of years. Then you must know Inari has a pair of messengers who appear as foxes. That's true. Since Inari does not have a recognized face, the fox messengers gradually became Inari's face. The god turned into a fox in the minds of common folks. You'll know soon enough, till we meet again. It's funny how, Callan is the Castellan, right? But she also assumes a Sixth Serenade identity to hide her. It's kind of like that old trope where it's like, well, if you're the one hunting yourself, then you'll never get caught. Amber Constellation in the shop, for America's probably not until 4 a.m. reset, I think, Cake. I will DJ once it's in the shop formally. I don't think it's in the shop yet. Is it? Unless it is. I'll wait till tomorrow. Miko-san, why are you crying? It spoke. Wow. Alright, I won't ask why, but where's my limited fried tofu? Are these happy tears for finally getting the limited fried tofu? Great. Now you finally get how I feel about fried tofu. I got lost, I didn't make it. Okay, I knew it. You're alright, that makes sense. I can go and buy some fried tofu tomorrow morning. No hurry, we can decide tomorrow. Yeah, I don't remember this leveling up being that fast before. Fire damage taken decreased by 40%. I think what we really want was Jonin Finisher. I remember needing this in the previous instances. So I remember before I used to have to farm a lot. I'm not stopping her. Early in the morning, Teresa sneaked off without knowing I was watching her. Okay. Taking care of the shrine, you should change first. Change? We're not a popular shrine, but people do come and visit because we are the only one here. And what's a shrine without its Miko? Teresa's not here. At least you can do is put on her Miko outfit and try and play the part. Oh, right. You know what sets your day in a good mood? Fried tofu. Fried tofu. Enjoy a sunny, beautiful day, fried tofu. That's a lot of words for I want fried tofu. Even after a year, no change. SR and TL, they go straight for... they go for straight Rose and Takomi Lily. Huh. I've changed. Aniki. No. No. Who is Aniki? Higoku Maru is having flashbacks. I don't recall being called Aniki either. Okairi, Aniki! Higoku Maru is the embodiment of the little sister of Yai Sakura. She's like the manifestation of Rin. There weren't many visitors in the morning, so Kasumi needed only focus on cleaning. Villagers who came to pray didn't need a Miko to read their divination slips. They had answers themselves. Wait, someone came. She took off her gloves to wash her hands at the Chozuya. The stark white hair and the black cloak gave her away. That's her for sure. I was right to hide there. Didn't know her intention, but meeting with the Castellan here certainly spelled trouble. She walked to the height and sounded the bell to make sure her god could hear her. Kami-sama, please. Castellan didn't leave, but she wasn't praying either. She was searching for something. In the end, she seemed to have confirmed something and took the last bow with a smile. This is not good. She is dangerous. I'm leaving the shrine. Wait, Higoku Maru, what happened? I don't know, but I know this woman. She is here for me. Maybe she takes me for the demon fox and believes I might bring disaster again. Higoku Maru. How could I find Higoku Maru? Castellan probably left following Higoku Maru. Too many cryo DPS supports. I just want Amber constellations. think this takes us... Oh, I thought it was going to take us to the courtyard over there. Castellan disappeared. It's a trap! Originally, her dodge shadow clone bomb that explodes was designed to be a gather, but the gather was very weak. When is the Sele outfit? I think this week, soon. You can check in the notes. You can check in the in-game news. It should be announced. So this became a portal. We entered the portal, and Callan said something about afternoon tea, which is what Lisa also says. Afternoon tea. 来一杯下午茶. That's an afternoon tea. Let's have a drink of afternoon tea. A new world spread out before me. This is the Samsara space, the Raksha space. I knew you had your eyes on me from the beginning, but this came much sooner than I expected. What did Castellan do to you? Nothing. She only wanted me to leave the shrine, but the outside world is terrifying. Once I left the shrine, past memories all came back to me. Aniki is dead, and I, Higoku. I thought my true form would be as beautiful as Crimson Jade. Now it's more like Crimson Hell. My name is Hellmaru. Folklore depicted the demon fox as nine tails and thunderous howling. I'm the demon fox sealed by Rakshas rage in the legend. Yeah, look at this. They give you level 5 already. That's way faster than what it used to be. It used to be you had to grind all week just to get there. And now they want you to go back and farm this. Like, now, look at this. They give you 40 right away. I'm gonna do it.
昼夜交替之际，正是吾辈行动之时。
Wait, why did that not activate the QTE? Do I have her QTE off? From the last time I fought Hawk Boss? Possibly. They give you 40. I can't even begin to imagine how easy this fight is gonna be. Because we can easily get to level 7. And level 7 is all that you need, because level 7 is the finisher. Alright. Hellmaru regular. We might just cut this entire thing as a block of EOD. Yeah, 1 or 2. Yeah, this is a rerun. Right. I remember they mentioned that they wanted to keep it, like, way shorter than normal. Which is great. I think this is a good move, because I remember back then, I was like, man, these events are kind of grindy. Oh my god, this is so easy now. You know, if you look up on my YouTube the footage from like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, on the EX stage, which we're about to do, I was struggling. That whole fight took me like a minute and a half of just like trying to stay alive, bob and weave, all this nonsense. Teresa. I went to the shrine and found you all gone. I asked my way here and finally found you. This is the Saga world. It's the world where all the sins and unholiness are kept. Basically, it's an imaginary space. I knew it's about me when I saw Kasumi for the first time, only I didn't know why. I had no idea who I really was. Maybe there are other ways to retrieve this HI3 but it's too late now. It's for the best. Could it be that after leaving the shrine, Helmaru was sent by the path of Naraka Rune to the Saga world? To avoid her being found by the Castellan and sealed again, the best choice is to let me retrieve the ninja art. This way I finish my mission, and Helmaru can survive in the Zakti Rune. As long as you control the Zakti Rune, I can be summoned with ninjutsu. And so then Helmaru becomes Rakshamaru, which is her ultimate. From the shrine to the Zakti Rune. But what about me? Fried tofu. I brought you fried tofu! I brought you fried tofu, Helmaru! It's too late. Have it for yourself. It tastes best when it's hot and fresh, and with friends. We will meet again. Not like this, Higokumaru! It was so cute because I remember back in 3.6, you know how they have like the web browser minigame? They had one where Higokumaru was running a food stall that sold fried tofu, but it was also a front for a ninja shop, right? Like the ninja mission. You would run missions from that tofu stall. So like every day you would log in, you go to that tofu stall, and like as Kasumi, you would help her do ninja missions while selling tofu. I needed to drop my shurikens to hug Teresa, but I couldn't do that right now. The time had not come. I lifted my right hand. Teresa, look up. Path of Tyriag ninja art. Retrieve Zakti Rune now. Violet lightning flashed out of my hand and flew into the shape of Higokumaru. Higokumaru! Teresa hastily reached out her hands, only to catch a fistful of air. I could also hear the sound of her heart breaking. It might not be what you wish, but Higokumaru has become part of the ninja art for now. Raigukumaru, that's her new name. Kasumi-san, please take good care of her. In my heart, she is still Higokumaru, the fried tofu addict. But I know she was indeed the demon fox that almost destroyed the Yai village. There are still many mysteries around her. I was told to retrieve the Zakti Rune of the Path of Tyriag ninja art. I retrieved the Zakti Rune, that and the power of Raigukumaru, but in the legend, the demon fox was sealed by Raksha's rage. If so, what do the rest of the ninja arts stand for? What's the real purpose of Raksha's rage? I'm just gonna leave this unleveled because I remember before, right? My notes from a year and a half ago was that level 7 is what we anticipate to be the bare minimum. So, Demon Fox EX. 1.5 years later. Well, it's almost 2 years. 2 years, 1.11. How? This is September, but basically October, and it was December, right? So we're 1.9 years. 1.9? 1.75 years later. 1.75 year later. All right. You cleared it with level 3? They must have really nerfed this. That and probably because my skill level has increased since then. Because I was a total pleb back then. I did not know Helmaru's movesets. I was trying to stay alive against the fire. I mean, now that I actually know the movesets and I can effectively dodge, this is way faster than before. Huh. Well, 1.75 years later, but you notice here they still let you go back and farm the stages for more upgrade stuff. Yeah. Ninja art buffs only apply to the trials suit. Can I max out on these already? I can. Ooh. Juicy. So juicy. Well, that's really neat. And then I think right now, this unlocks tomorrow. I think they're doing what, like one every day now, right? So you could re-clear this super fast. Yeah, I just remember this used to be way harder. I remember having to like farm these old stages extra just to clear it back then. But I was also a worse player back then. So all in all, not bad. Huh, okay, well, I don't think there's anything left on